Daisy, and I want to share with you the great news of the gospel. So, today I want us to look at Psalms 91. Psalms 91, let me get the scripture. I'm using the U version. I will go verse by verse. Okay. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide by the shadow of the Almighty. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Mighty. If you place yourself, to dwell is to live in a particular place. So he that lives in the secret place of the Most High. Where is the secret place of the Most High? The secret place of the Most High is in prayer. The secret place of the Most High is in communion with God. So if you dwell in the secret place of the Most High in communion with God, then you will abide. You will abide under the shadow of the Almighty. The shadow means that you are protected. When you are behind a shadow, you're protected from maybe any animals that would come and want to attack you, because you are hidden. You are hidden. When you are hidden, you cannot be attacked because there's someone shielding you. So that's what verse 1 is telling us. My question today is, are you dwelling in the secret place of the Most High? Are you dwelling in that secret place? Are you choosing to be put aside and say, God, it is you alone that I am leaning on. It is you alone that I am hanging on to. I want to hide in the secret of your presence. I want to be protection, not from anyone else, but from you. Okay, that's something I would like to share with you today. So, time and again, we get distracted by life's problems. I could say, like, sometimes I am distracted by so many things, life's challenges, and so I fail to take the time to spend it in the secret place. Secret is sacred place. So it's very important though to do so, because it gives you that clarity, it gives you that one-on-one relationship with God. So I really want to encourage you, let us dwell in the presence, in the secret place of the Most High. Okay, let's go to verse 2. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge, my fortress, my God, in Him will I trust. I am using the KJV version because I really enjoy the KJV version. It amazes me, it gives me context, it excites me when I read it. So here in verse 2 it's saying, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom will I trust. Wow. Imagine what David is saying in the scripture. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge. Who is a refuge? Who is your refuge? Refugees go to countries where they feel safe. Refugees go to places where they know they will not be attacked. So what David is saying and what he's encouraging us to pray is that we will stay in the Lord, that the Lord is our refuge. He is the one we run to, and He protects us. He covers us. He's that anchor and guide and covering. You see, in verse 1 we start with the secret place. the secret place of the Most High, will abide in it and will have a shadow. The shadow of the Almighty is a shadow of protection. In 2, we are still seeing that God is our refuge. Okay, God is our refuge. He is the fortress. What is a fortress? Fortress is like, I could say, a stronghold, something that you can hold on to. If a ship is almost going under, there is something you can hold on to. Okay, I don't know what you hold on to. You can let me know. But a fortress is like what you hold on to for your survival, a stronghold in a way. Yeah, so here we are saying that I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. Refuge and fortress. You hide for protection and still you hold on to Him to help you go through the time. Okay? And my God, in Him will I trust. We are saying we are trusting no one else but God, because He is going to protect us. We are hiding in His pavilion. We are hiding in His rest, and so He is going to protect us. And in 3, surely He shall deliver you from the snare of the faller. I want to understand what a faller is, but a faller is definitely like an animal or an attacker. Yes, just hold on. Yes, a faller, he will protect you, deliver you from the snare of a faller. A faller is a person who hunts, okay, in the wild, a person who is hunting in the wild, and from the noisome pestilence. So He is protecting us from the attacks of the enemy, He is giving us that fortress, that protection, that refuge. He will cover us with His feathers. God has feathers. Who knew? Yes, He will cover us with His feathers, and under His wings shall we trust. So what we need to understand is we need to continuously trust in God. Are you trusting in Him? Do you continuously trust in Him? Do you continuously see Him as your refuge, as your fortress? Do you hide under His rest, under His shadow? Okay. He says He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings shall you trust. His truth, which is His word, shall be my shield and buckler. I can read the actual wording of KJV, but I tried to simplify it for me. So, but it says, His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Shield and buckler. Man, shield, protect you. Buckler, definitely. So, we are looking at definitely Psalms 91. It's just a protective scripture. I remember when I was younger, when I was living with my parents, we would constantly pray this particular chapter, and my father was always passionate. He is always passionate about it. He wants to read Psalms 91, and it's so encouraging, and that is why I as well want to share with you. Yes, so we continue. It says in verse 5 that you shall not be afraid for the terror by night. Now this is the exciting part. I am not going to be afraid of the terror by night, nor will I be afraid of the arrow that flies by day, the terror of the night. In the night, it's easy to be afraid, very easy to be afraid. But then the scripture says, we of the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor the destruction that wastes at noonday. There are so many things that the scripture is saying that we shall not be afraid of. It's not that we are just saying that it's not going to scare me. We are choosing to say that I will not, you shall not be afraid of the terror by night. You shall not, which is a declaration. So whenever I'm feeling scared of something, I keep saying I shall not be afraid of the terror by night, or the arrow that flies by day. Imagine an arrow that is coming at you, coming at you. Don't be afraid. You shall not be afraid. Nor the pestilence that walks in the darkness. This is pestilence that walks in the darkness that we shall not be afraid of. The destruction that wastes at noonday. No, we are not going to be afraid of that. Now, this is my favorite part. 1,000 shall fall on your right, okay, on your side. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 on your right. Okay, this is my right. Sometimes I confuse right, left, but yeah, 1,000 shall fall on my side, 10,000 on my right, but they shall not come near you. They shall not come near you. Why? Why aren't they coming near you? Because of the scriptures before that talk about God being our fortress, God being our anchor. Okay, it continues to say, it shall not come near you. Only with thine eyes shall you behold and see the reward of the wicked, because you have made the Lord, who is your refuge, because you have made, thou hast made with the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. You see, in verse 1, we talked about he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Okay, and that is the secret place of the Most High. Abiding is habitating, being in a place. So now here in 9, it is saying that why aren't they going to come near me? Why aren't I afraid of the pestilence or the destruction or the arrows? Why? And we are saying that it is because we have made the Lord our habitation. It's because we have chosen to dwell in His presence. We have chosen to put ourselves in Him, and He dwells there, and He speaks to us, and He is covering us, He is protecting us, He is our refuge from the snares, refuge from the destruction. Okay, and then it continues in 10. It says, okay, let me read 9 again. There shall no evil befall you. Because He has made the Lord, who is your refuge, even the Most High, your habitation. There shall no evil befall you, neither shall any plague come near your dwelling. For He shall give His angels, He shall give His angels charge over you. Imagine the Lord Almighty, who created the heavens and the earth, is giving charge over His angels. He's giving charge to His angels over you to protect you, to keep you. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all your ways, in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. So you can imagine, He is saying that, my dear, stay in me, be in my, continue staying in my presence and feasting off my word. Trust in me, because when you trust in me, what I will do, you shall not be afraid. You shall not be afraid of the arrows. But what will happen is that I will be your protection. I will be your refuge. I will protect you and guide you. And he continues to say that he has given charge to his angels to hold you, to bear you up. Okay, lest you dash your foot on the ground. Oh my God! Imagine someone just being there and saying, "I am your refuge." Imagine, I would say what is happening currently, the Russian-Ukraine conflict. Imagine there is a country or there is a person saying, "Ukraine, I am your refuge. Come under me. Come, I'm your refuge. I am here to protect you." And so they go and hide under his pavilion, and they are just protected from the attacks of the enemy, from the attacks of whatever it is. So that is probably far-fetched, but in most cases we are going through so many situations in our lives, and we ask ourselves, God, this is really, really tough. But he is saying, come and dwell in me. Come and put your habitation in me. Come and make your place comfortable. Like, come and make, my presence. Come in my presence. Come and let my presence be the habitation, the place where you dwell. And surely, I will give you protection. I will guide you. I will be your refuge. And it's not that we are not having any refuge. It's not that you're not protected. God is actually offering. He's saying, I am your refuge. You do not need to worry. You do not need to be afraid. For He is the refuge. He will hold you up with His angels. The angels will hold you up lest you dash your foot on the ground. Yes, so you shall tread upon the stone, upon the lion and adder, the young lion and dragon shall you trample under feet. Imagine you tread upon the lion and the adder. The lion is considered the most dangerous animal. But he's saying, you shall do it. You shall tread. Walk on them. Walk on the lion. And the young lion and the dragon thou shalt trample under feet. Imagine. Lions are scared of people. Definitely. Because they think people are really wiser and what. But when they realize that the people are actually scared of them, they will attack. They are easy, very fast. Attack, and you are fooled, definitely. But here the scripture is saying, ha 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 ha. No. The lion you shall trample under feet. The young lion and the dragon. Imagine a dragon, like in the movies. Those dragons, you shall trample under feet. Because He has set His love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. He has set His love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high. Who has set his love? Who has set his love upon God? Who has set his love upon God? Have you set your love upon God? You know what love is. Have you put your time, your effort? Have you set aside the distractions and said, I am setting my time on God? Because it says, I won't let you I won't let your feet fall onto the ground, fall onto some stones. Stones are different things. They can be challenges. Stones can be a big setback, or they are definitely setbacks. But stones probably are like a ditch that you're getting into. Because if you dwell in God, He will get you out of that ditch. Not that you will get out of poverty, but He will get you out of that mentality of thinking that you're poor, of that mentality of thinking that you need money and money is all that you need for you to be happy. He will get you out of that because He'll tell you, I am sufficient. I am sufficient. So we are saying, because He has set salvation from the frustrations of this world. Sorry, salvation from the evil snares, from the snares, the pestilences, all these things that are crazy and going all over us. He will show us salvation. Okay, so that is my dissecting of the scripture, Psalms 91. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. I would like to know. I am really excited to share the scripture with you, and I hope I can see you again. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye. Take care.